Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This reading is going to be for the sign of Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is the messages for the rest of the month of May. I know we only have like a week left, so it will likely peel over into June. And then for June, I'm debating on whether or not I'll be doing 1 or 2 readings for the signs, just given my time as well as the energy required. I've had to take a couple of days off since I started these mid-month, and I had started them late anyway. I did the new moon. We had a new moon a couple of days ago in Gemini, so I did a new moon in Gemini reading earlier this morning. If you want to check that out, it is up and live on the channel. I'm just trying to think if there's anything else. I don't think so. Let's go ahead and get into the reading. I'm using the Morgan Greer Tarot today. Okay, I'm seeing the Magician card, Gemini energy, and we are in Gemini season right now with the 8 of Wands. Lots of communication, okay? Could be with you and another person or several other people, okay? Also, lots of intuitive messages and downloads. Pay attention to your dreams. Dream journal, if you remember them, is always my suggestion. And yeah, just lots of either, you know, physical communication with someone else, phone calls, text messages, emails, etc., or spiritual messages or downloads, again, through your dream space, or perhaps through meditation and journaling as well. Okay, let's get into it. Angels, ancestors, spirits, Holy Spirit. What are the messages for my Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign Cancers? What are the messages for Cancer? We see the Moon card. That can be you. Speak to things that are unknown, okay? There's also like very vaguely pregnancy energy in the air right now. It's coming up more prominently for some signs. It did also make an appearance in that new moon in Gemini reading. So if you're wondering about that, you may want to check that out as well. It's a very vague hint of it, okay? We see the 3 of Wands here manifesting. I like seeing that 3 of Wands with the Magician because it's talking about whatever you're trying to manifest, create, or work on is coming in, okay? Oh my gosh, and there it is again. That's you. This is a Magician. You have this energy. You have this energy to create and manifest whatever it is that you want. You have all the tools that you need here, right? With all of the elements of the cards here, the Pentacles, the Swords, the Wands, the Cups, right? All sitting here right in front of you, just waiting for you to utilize it, alchemize it, use that magic that you have internally to manifest externally. You have the 5 of Cups crossing you, okay? So there might be an impetus right now, Cancers, especially as a water sign, to focus on past disappointments, right? To focus on those spilled cups of the past. Look, his back is turned to the new opportunity trying to come into you in the future, okay? Maybe I'm seeing 2 of Cups, right? So 2 of Cups talks about a new connection. Can be romantic, or it can be any type of soulmate connection. A new child, again, for example, friendship, a new work or business partnership, that kind of thing. That's crossing your energy, okay? So just be mindful of that. You are the Magician right now. You are the manifester, okay? We can manifest whatever it is that we want. So if we focus too heavily on the past disappointments, right, and that's the mindset that we're in, that's what we're going to recreate. So it's a little bit like your guides are trying to encourage you to like shift your focus and your perspective right now. What's coming up in your past is the Sun card, okay? So could have been dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, specifically with this card, or Sagittarius, okay? You may be looking back to a past relationship, or perhaps you had a past life connection with someone who, you know, it feels like it's a connection that already happened, okay? If that makes sense. You may still be in contact and communication with this person. I'm not getting a clear indication one way or the other, but it does feel like there was a past experience, okay? Again, could be past life experience with this person. And that may be why your focus is really drawn towards that 3 of Cups in the past, because there is a lot of happiness and joy back there. I feel like you might be in a little bit of a nostalgic mode. That's not a bad thing, okay? Look at it this way, right? Because I always tell people, don't focus on a specific person. Focus on a feeling. Focus on the feeling, right? So if you have had this feeling before, right? You've had this in a connection, or you've even had this on your own, right? This doesn't have to be about a connection. You can have that again. right? Again, there may have been some disappointments, betrayals, whatever. We don't really know what happened in that past situation, but it's clear that there are, good memories as well. So use those, imbue that feeling as you have this magician energy to not recreate the same situation, because we can't do that, but to recreate those feelings there with those Two of Cups, because that opportunity is there. It's just, where is your focus right now? Let's see what's grounding you. Three of Pentacles, okay? Earth energy here. Could be talking about, some type of work situation, or again, something that you are sort of working on. The number 3 is really standing out here. 3 is about communication, creativity, right? So it could be that you're being asked to really focus on your creative energy, your solar plexus chakra right now, as you sort of work through whatever it is that you're going through in order to create and manifest what it is that you want. You might need to literally be creating something creatively, or like putting work in on something. You may also be partnering or collaborating with other people here with that 3 of Pentacles. That energy did come up in the new moon in Gemini reading earlier today as well. So again, if this resonates, you may want to check that out. I feel like as it pertains to, if this were a past person, especially a fire sign, there might have been some like interfering third party energy. And I've been finding myself saying that more and more lately, because I like almost avoid it like the plague. Because people misinterpret that. They think it's like, oh, there was infidelity or someone was cheating. No, not necessarily. Work can be a third party, right? Well-meaning or well-intentioned, or sometimes not well-meaning or well-intentioned family or friends can sort of be an interference or a third party, right? So feels like, again, that's related to the past situation, okay? And again, for some reason, your focus seems to be there, and I think you're just being asked to like shift your perspective and your focus. I'm not telling you to forget. I'm saying to shift. You have the Chariot card crowning you, okay? Cancer energy, so this is your card. Moving forward, a lot of you Cancers, you may actually also be relocating, okay, in the near-term future. Perhaps definitely also like around your birthday season, for sure, okay? With that Chariot energy. But I do feel like this is also like a metaphorical moving on, right? Like that shift in perspective that you're being asked to take on. It seems like you are doing it. At least let's say that energy is available to you right now to really, and this is like moving forward at lightning speed, right? With that Chariot card. I love seeing that come out for you guys, and that is your card too, Cancer. You have the 4 of Cups, okay? So this is an opportunity. Like I said, you have 2 cups here and you have the 4 of Cups here, right? It's like the hand of God coming in with this other cup, okay? Notice there are 3 cups here. So it's almost like I'm feeling like a very hesitant or like wary energy again, because there's past disappointments or letdowns here, okay? Again, could be related to relationships, could also be related to work as well, okay? Something that really speaks to your passion and your life purpose, okay? Perhaps you felt like you had roles or jobs or positions like that before and they didn't really work out in the way that you would have, but I'm here to tell you there's a new opportunity, okay, that feels anyway more promising. But let's take a look at a few more cards here. King of Cups, more Cancer energy here. There you are, okay? Really, again, processing your emotions. You may be sort of doing this in a little bit of a bubble, okay? You may not really be talking to a lot of people about how you feel, expressing how you feel, etc. You might be keeping a lot of this stuff to yourself right now. That's okay. I feel like you might need to be in that energy. You could also be meeting another water sign, specifically another Cancer, okay, if this is not you specifically, but I do think that this is you. But there's lots of Cancer energy coming into the reading, some water energy coming into the reading, so it could be that you're dealing with another water sign as well. Cancer very strongly, but could also be Pisces or Scorpio, okay? Page of Swords is in your environment card. As I mentioned, we are in Gemini season, so this is air energy. There's lots of, and this came up in the new moon in Gemini reading energy as well. There's lots of communication, but it feels like it's just starting, or or maybe it's like a new sort of dynamic in a relationship or a situation here, because we keep getting like Page, or in the new moon in Gemini reading, I was using a different deck, which identifies them in like Prince and Princess energy, but it's very similar energy. It implies that there's still a lot of growth that can happen, okay, both in terms of communication, whether that's just with yourself or whether that's with other people. Might also be that introspective thing, okay, or thing, what am I talking about? Might also be like introspecting, okay? And this is coming up in your environment card. So makes sense, we are in Gemini season. A lot of people are like in that mercurial, mental, air energy, right? Just like really in their thoughts, okay? But there's this, you're being called to come into balance. We all are, okay? This is a collective energy. We're being called to come into balance in terms of our head and our heart, okay? Our logic and our emotions. Let's see what's in your hopes and fears category, work. Okay, so this may be that you are literally concerned about a work situation. Okay, perhaps you're concerned about how much work, or will this really, spark your interest, or will it sort of be monotonous? Is this really something that you should be working on or working towards? Okay, if this is some type of relationship or connection, okay, this is not just talking about your work situation specifically. Okay, that's what's coming up in your hopes and fears category. Okay, so again, you should check in with yourself about anything like that, right? Is this someone or something that I want to be engaged with, right? And your outcome is the World card. I love it. A new cycle is starting for you, okay? Virgo energy here as well. You may have Virgo in your chart. I haven't filmed Virgo yet, but we'll get there eventually. But with this world cycle, really starting anew, more earth energy there as well. Grounding is super important right now, okay? Especially with, I feel like, this Pentacles energy coming up in your hopes and fears category, as well as with the world with the outcome card. Getting outside in nature, perhaps sitting in the grass, sitting by a tree, just spending some time really grounding yourself. Okay, water signs too, spending time by water, spending time in water, showers, spiritual baths, if that's something that that resonates with you. Okay, really connecting with earthly or water elements, okay, for grounding, and really doing that introspection, meditation, journaling, again, if that's something that speaks to you, to really get that clarity about whether this is something that you want or not. Ultimately, it does seem like a good thing here, okay, with that world card. I'll just leave it there. And then we have the 10 of Pentacles at the bottom, and that just came up for Taurus, okay? So if you are dealing with an earth sign, specifically Taurus, or again Virgo, which I'll get to. Taurus already filmed, or it will be up around the same time as yours. I just filmed it, I haven't posted it yet. And Virgo I'll get to eventually. Okay, let's get your psychic tarot card. Seeing the number 11, balance. Okay, so again, coming into balance with your head and your heart space. What are the messages for my Cancers? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign Cancers. What are the psychic tarot messages for Cancer? Okay. Passion ignited. Look at that. Yes. Again, really connecting with your heart space there as well. There's also, even though it's not coming out in the reading, I mean, we do have the Magician, so there's fire energy here, but there are no other fire cards. But this does remind me of fire energy, okay? Perhaps it's like things really haven't started moving just yet, but I do feel like they will soon, okay? Especially, again, as we get closer to your birthday season. So let's read for this card, and then we'll close out the reading for you guys. Passion ignited, really focusing, I would say focus on your root chakra and your heart chakra, okay? If this reading resonates with you. Let's see. Okay, why am I having so much trouble? Okay. Okay, here it is. This is, and this is talking about your spiritual elevation, right? That's might be why we saw the Hierophant. Oh wait, did we see it for you? I think I'm confusing you with the Taurus reading, my bad. So it says, the first of the spirit cards signifies that this is the time to let your soul soar. New beginnings, right? With that world card, ideas, revelations, and exciting adventures await you in your personal or business life. There we go. Creative endeavors, enthusiasm, positive energy, and a renewed spiritual strength are at an all-time high. I love this, especially with the Magician card, okay? The powerful force of spirit is flowing through you, and with it comes a new sense of purpose. Be all that you can be, reach inside and tap into that force. Use it to move forward and set up a strong foundation for the future. Other people may feel your excitement and joy and begin to benefit from the spark of life that's emanating from you. They'll wonder what's your secret, and your energy could even ignite their own spiritual journey. Follow your intuition, but know that this is your time to spread your wings and fly. Love it. Cancers, beautiful reading for the rest of the month of May and going into June. if you like this reading and it resonated with you, please do like, share, comment, and subscribe. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, you can do so through my website. I do also offer a birthday discount. It's listed on my website. So if you'd like to book a reading for your birthday season, feel free to do that as well. You can also subscribe to my newsletter. Again, the link is down below. And I also have co-host a podcast called The Self-Care Kickback, available on Apple, iTunes, SoundCloud, Spotify, and Anchor. It is a spirituality and self-care focused show. It's really great. We have a lot of fun, lots of laughs. Check it out if you're into podcasts. And yeah, thank you again so much for watching, and I hope to see you all in the next reading. Take care. Bye.